with you guys. Plus I gotta open chat on the stream so I can see what you guys are saying to me and whatnot. Alright, just bear with me a couple moments here. Almost ready to start, sorry. I gotta get everybody in here and whatnot. But I see I have a viewer. I saw you. I did see you. Hi. Give me a moment. Sorry. See, I already got people like asking me for a link and stuff, so I gotta make sure it, like everything's working. Okay. Alright. Alright, I just gotta link it to a few more people, and then we will start the show. So, give me a couple of moments. And then a couple more places on Discord, and then I will be good to go. Please look forward to it. Hi. Just couple more links here. I think I got everybody. Alright, so I've played a little bit of this game so far, by the way, and I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's very Zelda-esque, so, you know, that's why I have my Zelda shirt on and everything. But it's got a lot more depth to it than most Zelda games do, and a lot of the characters have a lot of personality, which isn't to say that Zelda games don't have, you know, side characters that have really rich personalities, but just the writing in this in general is really good, and I'm really digging the story. I haven't gotten like too far in it. I've only gotten, I'm wanting to say like maybe about 30% to about halfway through, if I had to guess, but just played a little bit, so you won't be seeing a lot of like the early game trophies pop up. But once you do start seeing trophies, that's how you know that's where I was whenever I left off. I deleted my file too, so like I'm starting completely over from scratch, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good shit. So just give me a couple more moments to link it to like 1 or 2 more people, and then pull up my channel so that I can see what you guys are saying in chat, and then I'll respond to you and stuff. So give me a couple moments here. Almost ready. Okay. Oh, there's chat here. Yeah, it's not my first time playing it. I've only gotten a little bit far through, like a little bit, as you probably just heard. Wolfgang there. And thank you for the compliment on the hat. I like this hat too. So let's get started. How's that? Enough like chatter. I'm ready. My body is so ready. Wolfgang, whatever. You were probably famous before this. Okami. Alright. I gotta get ready to voice act. Hideki Kamiya story. Thank you for liking my hat, everybody. And I love the aesthetic. Like you'll hear me like gush a lot about the aesthetic throughout this entire game, but yeah. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamuki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Of course not. It wouldn't be a village if there wasn't at least 1 or 2 dark secrets there. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. He sounds hot. I'm just, you know, just a little bit. I'm sorry. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside of the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. Hey Kat, nice to see you here. I love you, girl. Love you so much. Hold on. Heart with hands. Alright. People assume the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. And of course, I'm gonna have like all the proper like weeb pronunciations of the Japanese words because, you know, it's proper. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Too fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go quick. Such animu. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow snuck its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. She's also a mermaiden in League of Legends. One of the most fashionedest of supports to use in bot lane, honestly. But yeah. I love how, like, all the talking is very, like, kind of, Banjo-Kazooie-esque, you know, like with the you know, like the kind of like they're not actually talking, but it's just kind of like what their voice would sound like. That's pretty cool. Alright, sorry. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. Tidal wave. No. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. You're not even a Nami support main. You're a Teemo main. Don't even lie. I know you. I know you. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. So it's gonna go like this. He'll be like, you know, like just all like masculine and like oozing testosterone and shit. Also, I need to change the opacity of my video camera really quick. So give me 1 second to do that. Okay, that's much better. Alright. Perfect. Alright. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled, wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Oh, little brush stroke game mechanic there. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Tadashi. Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. I have watched you play some of the new Tarek, and you're pretty good at them. I gotta say, A plus. Oh yeah, the wolf's like, ooh. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. My bill's a little, like, crooked. Like, it's kind of warped somewhat. Yeah. Guided by a sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. It's pretty graphic. I don't know if I can play this anymore. I'm a child. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head, saying, in response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Oh yeah, I have a vacation home out there on Blood Lake. It's fabulous, you know? It's typo negative, of course. Only the best. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village in honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits. The villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. That kind of reminds me of, like, the statue of the dog that's in, like, downtown Shinjuku or whatever, because, like, you know, it's like the dog that waited for his owner, like, forever at that one, like, shop. And the owner never came back, and it died there, and it was like, it's like really sad. Like, I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's like an actual landmark. Anyway, Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this was not the end of the story. Okay, Eddie, just, like, invite me to, like, a party on PlayStation whenever you're ready to, like, you know, get in, and then I'll go ahead and, like, set up my settings now to include party chat audio. Sorry, one more second. Okay. Alright, I got that done. So, like, whenever you're ready, just, like, invite me to your party. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. And we're actually getting, like, actual in-game graphics now, which are great and beautiful, and just, like, such hashtag aesthetic right now.
Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. he who seeks power. He who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power.
But you can have it on like heavier light too. I haven't really like played extensively to look at all the differences. But yeah. Now loading, now loading, now loading. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kaniki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. I gotta accept this, hold on. One second. Hello! You're muted. Why are you muted? Is it because I'm streaming? That's weird. I set it up so that party audio could happen while I was streaming, but either you're muted or something. Hold on. I have share partyo on, but like, both microphone audio and gameplay only are being broadcast. It says anonymous player whenever I go into the party settings. So it might be some of your settings, Nate. Alright, so Nate, yeah, like you have to go in and like change your settings up so that it'll work. Meanwhile, for everyone else who's watching, I'll go ahead and continue. It is here that the real story begins. I like how her boobs are like literally a peach emoji. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second. One more second, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I hope this works. Hello? Cannot use voice chat, possibly due to NAT type, is what it says. Let me try making one and inviting you, and see if that works. God, where is he? It's not even showing up that he's online on my friends list. That's weird. Okay. Let me scroll down to... No, because it's just like showing up that... Oh, okay. Alright, hold on 1 second. Oh my god, hey! Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hi. Alright.
Yeah. I'm
I
sorry
don't know.
about this.
Alright,
I'm
so
busted.
can you guys hear him? Press 1 if you can. Press 2 if you cannot. Let's get a consensus poll going here.
They can hear me. They can hear me fine. I just tuned in. So, if you want, because I have your stream open on my laptop, I can read chat to you, so you don't have to keep checking your phone.
Oh, that's really helpful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cat. She's like 6965.
She's like 1119969 not cat. I
She's
love you.
into it. I love her. Like, she's the best. Alright, so let's continue the game after...
I'm so excited for you, because this game is just... Oh, this
It
game
is really good. Like, I loved what I've played so far. It's pretty great.
I believe it.
It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible.
And by I believe it, I mean...
It's hella
like,
incredible. I mean, like, you kind of played the game, like, back in the day, before it was, like, even really popular, you know, like, it was just still kind of underground.
I've literally, like, I have literally played and beaten it in every single one of its iterations. And now I can't hear you anymore. What the fuck? Davey, what happened?
Hello.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Alright, did you play, like, the expansion pack or whatever it was, like, episode 2, like, Okami Den?
No,
I think
that I actually haven't played.
Okay.
But I want to.
Alright, Wood Sprite Sakuya, and I love how she has, like, the peach emoji as breasts. Like, that's kind of...
I know, right?
That's kind of great.
It's so...
like...
But that's, like, her whole, like, aesthetic, though. Like, because she's a peach tree, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Konohana Sakuya. Alright. That's my persona showing. Alright. Wood Sprite Sakuya.
I hate you.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Oh no. Bei's gonna leave. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all.
That slight British drawl right there.
Yeah, I know. Shut up! Why is everyone in video games British? Like, why does this always happen?
Or like when they do high fantasy, any high fantasy game, everyone's always English. It doesn't make any sense.
They always have like a high English accent.
And it's not just like some English accent, it's like some high court, like fucking...
Yeah, like super ultra noble. Like, oh god. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. I'm trying to not be as British about it.
Especially because she's Japanese, girl. Check yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be like hella problematic and do like a fake Japanese accent. That would be terrible.
You just give Sakuya like this super deep, like, seeing you emerge after so many years, there's a statue buringi.
Statue buringi.
Buringi senpai?
You're lit.
Okoshito-sen-sama?
Yeah, oh my god, alright. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. I guess that was a sniff sound, it's fine. And then Amaterasu just like, I'm tired of this, I'm gonna take a nap.
Kat's just like having a fit. She's just
Amaterasu.
laughing. She says, "Yes, come through, Pappy Davy Senpai. Animu goddess, Davy."
Oh god.
Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? Eh? What is this? Eh?
Nani?
Nani kore? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh. Ooh.
Here he comes. It's Bay himself. I'm so excited. I love
this creepy ass laughter here. Like, I was like, I might have played a little too much Doki Doki Literature Club lately, but I'm like, okay, what bad's gonna happen right now? Like, shit's gonna get really dark real quick. Like,
Who? What on earth?
you again. Again is that's the point. Like, there,
the operative
again.
word here.
Ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss.
I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. I'm trying to, like, work out his voice. I haven't quite gotten there yet. It's fine. Were you...
Kat says, oh my god, you played it without streaming it. I wanted to watch.
I only played a little bit of it. I haven't gotten through much yet, but, yeah. I don't want to spoil it.
Were you napping in my clothes again, bug?
Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Wandering artist, Isun.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh, that's a little bit of an entendre.
Oh, Isun, show me your great brush.
I mean, to be fair, that is a great, like, picture for the time frame it was drawn in, like, hundreds of years
She should
ago.
be saying, nanto subarashiki namere no jouzu nano de gozaimashou.
Oh, God. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui! And then she literally eats him on accident and then spits him up.
Howling Good Game says that one is also sexual. And Kat says that's like the tiny bug in Mulan. The cricket?
He is, yeah. Like Eddie Murphy's
No,
character.
the cricket is supposed to be like an allegory for Mulan's like inner struggles and her moral compass or some shit. I don't know.
Oh wait, yeah, Eddie Murphy was the dragon. I forgot. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. I mean, unless it's like a vor fanfic, in which case that's part of the territory. I'm like.
I mean, hey, right?
I mean, get bored. Hashtag.
Hashtag that's my king. Hashtag
You'll
king
regret
shaming
messing with
is
the
my
great
king.
Isu. What?
I said hashtag king shaming is my king.
True. Don't make me use my prized sword Denkomaru against you. Are we gonna have some Naruto shit happen here?
これは電光丸です。
Denkomaru dato!
Howling
It's like-
says unsubscribe, lol. Your channel needs a get bored shirt for sale, please.
I don't even have a single shirt yet. And that's gonna be my first one, is hashtag get bored. Oh,
And then on the
God.
back it should say hashtag ban bored.
I'm just gonna have a hat that on the back says furries fuck up everything.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh God. Well, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway?
Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to look fabulous and protect Kaniki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us on the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
The trees return to normal, huh? That's the kid girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Useless fucker. Anyway.
Howling Good Game says, and I'm assuming this is in reference to furries fucking up everything. He says that's not wrong.
Yeah. Alright, so let me...
Or I should say they.
off
I'm not going to assume their gender.
Let me do a light filter and see what it looks like there. Alright, so that's like with hardly any kind of like the canvas filter on it. Let me do normal again. Yeah, you can see a little bit more there.
Yeah, I don't know how, but
Let me try heavy.
Howling Good Game says, yep, lol. I am a penis, dude. Wait, that came out wrong. Did it, Howling? Did it?
He's trying to say that he's basically the Maru persona.
Are you a gay? Because ban all gays.
He's a gay. Yeah. We're all gay here. Except for Kat. I'll just do that one, say fuck it.
Yeah, but hetero women are basically just gay men anyways, so...
Let's go into this tree's gaping vagina.
Yes.
Where are
Get
we?
all up inside it.
It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any oh shit, sorry. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to move around. L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? So yeah, that's camera. And then, now that I'm thinking about it, let me do... invert Y.
Oh my god, you're one of those.
Wait, I think it's the x-axis that I'm wanting to change.
I'm a like, when it comes to
Yeah.
camera inversion, I'm a total switch. Like,
Because I like the left actually going left and then the right going right.
Oh yeah, instead of it, like, being cantilevered to the character.
Yeah. Alright. Here's the save point, y'all. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress there. But let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you can always go back if you get stuck or fuck up or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. And still trying to max out those social links that you want so that you don't, like, fuck up your entire game file.
Oh my god, soon, very soon. Once I finish my when I finish my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm finally fucking buying Persona 5, and you bet your ass I'm streaming the whole thing.
Good. It's a good game. I really enjoyed it. I got all the social links on the first playthrough. It was pretty great.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, that's kind of disencouraging then, because that means it's not as hard as the other ones.
Oh no,
But, well.
it is very difficult to get all of them on one playthrough. You have to, like, I had to look at a guide, like, full stop.
Oh, okay.
I had to do,
Okay.
like, a day-by-day guide in order to get that shit. Like, believe it.
Well, you know how I feel about guides, but, I mean, I love you, so I'll let it slide.
Look at all these pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head.
That's why I love Isun, because he's just like, I'm going to shamelessly encourage bad behavior.
Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. I want to have furry friends. Like real ones.
Don't you already?
I mean like real ones. I want to be like fucking like Snow White in like the forest with like birds
just like
alighting
sing
on
in the
me.
morning and have
Yeah.
birds dress you.
and bears come up and like give me hugs or something. Well, wait, that already happens, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, and then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I like to press all things firmly.
Oh.
TB height.
Mm.
This is true.
Subarashi.
This is true, Wolfgang. This is very true. I agree with you. I knew you
How
could
a
do
good
it.
game says, again,
I know, I read
hurtful.
it already.
Alright, right.
But people who do pretend to be werewolves on the internet do count as furry friends. I had to say that.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. There's this one chat room I frequent, and like, there's like gay furry males, and then there's gay males, and like 90% of the gay males there are like all werewolves, but they're like constantly shitting on the furry community, and I'm like,
That's such furry light anyway. Like the whole werewolf thing is so like fur light. Like don't even get me started.
And it's just like how the whole puppy play community too will be like,
God.
we're not furries, and I'm like, basically y'all are though. Like, let's
Okay,
be
so
honest.
this is a family-friendly stream, and we're not going to talk about pups here. I'm just kidding. No, but like
Okay.
Amaterasu is like the best pupper. She's the best pupper girl. That's the title of this episode. The best pupper girl.
Oh yeah.
They do say that good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Also, telling the gamers that are completionists / have OCD, you don't want to miss anything in this fucking game, because you will.
And there's so
much
much
to
to
know.
get in this game. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Hello.
Holy shit.
I got a Holy Bone S, or Small Holy Bone. Amaterasu's favorite snack. It restores 3 units of solar energy. I've never used a single one of these.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably won't need to use those. I think in like my entire career playing that game, like, I've died maybe twice. And like, one of those times was legitimately because I was in a battle and I was having a conversation with someone and was just like not paying attention at
Yeah,
all.
pretty
But
much.
like, you have to try to die in this game. That doesn't mean it's not challenging. There are some boss fights that are like legitimately challenging, but I wouldn't say they're
Okay, because
like,
I haven't
punishing or
gotten
hard.
any of those yet, like, in my playthrough. Like, I haven't, like, gotten any that were, like, super difficult. So,
Okay.
not to, like, compliment or brag or anything, but, like, I'm pretty good at
I was
video
just about to
games.
say, like, well, one of the hardest fights is, but that's spoilers, so I'll just shut
Yeah.
up.
It looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard? I like how he didn't even wait for an answer. Ever heard of spirits
just
of the
like-
brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Oh, I'm not doing it. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, noob. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity, but when the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? Well, you know, maybe you need to talk to the master of creation, Amaterasu here. You know, I'm just saying.
Like, I mean, you know, hint, hint, nudge,
Like,
nudge, wink, wink.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, NBD, NBD.
The River of the Heavens. They need the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? I don't know who he's talking about, little puddle. I mean, that was like a fucking gorge.
Howling says, "You are forgiven, haha." And Cat says, "Yeah, be family friendly because my cat is watching."
Aww, the poor kitten. This kitten in question is actually really fucking adorable, by the way.
Cat, I hate to tell you this, but your cat is probably not as innocent as you think it is.
No, she is, or he is, or they are. I don't know.
Let's not gender the cat, okay? This is a safe space.
Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Oh, look, it's a fucking constellation. Surprise, surprise.
I wonder what we have to do.
There's one missing. I guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Did that and fucked up. Bah. Looks like I'm not ready to draw, or just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush, and then square to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that.
That makes me think of Agnes going, oh no, not Agnes, it's,
Adia. Going,
Adia,
yeah. I love Adia. She's the best.
That whole game, both of them, are just amazing.
I haven't played the second one yet. I've only played the first one. I need to get on it.
The first one is
I
like,
mean, I
in
have
terms
the
of
DS
like
right
story
here.
and like stuff, is definitely the superior game. But I think only because like you're getting to know the characters and like learn about them and stuff, so it's kind of more fun.
Well,
Where
like
the second one,
Bravely Second's
kinda
like
just-
the continuation of the story, though, and you gotta like play it to like know all of it. I mean, I do have this 3DS right here. I just don't have Bravely Second on it. I just have Bravely Default. Alright, let's get back to this game.
Oh, why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away,
I totally texted you, but you said new phone who dis, so...
What?
the Yomigami Amaterasu was like, I totally texted you, but you were like, new phone who dis.
while you were away, the 13 spirits in the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men.
Rude. There are women and other, like other kin in this world. Okay, I'm just saying.
Hashtag triggered.
And now lie
Hashtag
in
triggered.
disarray.
1 out of 10, not enough females.
I became a constellation and managed to survive until now.
Like, I started, sorry, sidebar. I started to play Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, kind of recently.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
want to, like,
I
go
have that
back in
one, too.
time. I want to go back in time and get on IGN and write a review and be like 6 out of 10, too much desert. Because, like, the whole, like, first, like, 30 hours of the game, you're in deserts or desert-like areas, and it gets real annoying. But, I mean, there's enough other areas to kind of make up for it if you just push past that point, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's not until like way late game.
Yeah.
But that final area of the game is so pretty. Or not the final area, sorry, the one like just before it. I can't
I'll
remember
look
what it's
forward to
called,
it
though.
then.
The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. The stardust must flow.
The salt must flow.
And then a nice little kanji just like went inside of me. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly.
Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else can master this incredible god technique? Well, I mean, this bitch is dead, so...
Howling says, I gotta finish Bravely Default, but like, and then in all caps. I can't keep replaying the game, you guys. I just can't do it.
I know
So
that
then don't
feel.
replay the game. Just pick up where you left off.
It's hard. Like, you just want to start
No.
over and, like, level up all the jobs again. And, like, I get it. I get it. I do it.
I get White Mage in that game, and I'm like, this is all I need. Everyone else can die.
I love Holly White. Like, she's such a good
my
antagonist.
God.
She's
I
so
know.
good. Like, she's
It's
such
so
a
good.
cunt, and she's just like...
And like
ah.
making the White Mage the antagonist, I was like,
Having, like, an evil white mage. Yeah, I need to move my camera. Give me 1 second to do... Well, I mean, I can't see how much yen I'm getting, so that's a problem. No. That takes too much time. Alright, so that works. Alright, so I have it on the lower left now. There's pretty much not much that shows up in the lower left, like just like your godhood or whatever.
like your life, which I mean, like doesn't.
Now this is...
I
Now this is like a little
The only-
cheat code you can do, but if you press triangle, it makes your brush stroke like a lot fatter, so it's easier to fill in with shit. Oh, I'm skipping
when you
over all
press
this
triangle,
stuff.
actually, pressing triangle allows you to adjust the thickness of the stroke altogether. So if you press triangle really lightly, it'll be really thin, and then if you press it really hard, it'll be really thick.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it just made it
I
all
think
thick,
you can also
like, if
press.
didn't push it
You can
down.
press one of the shoulder buttons to make the brush actually move faster, which is nice for like slash.
It's the X
and
button. I've already figured that out. It's the X button. If you press it like while you do like square, you do like square and X, and it'll go faster. So it makes it like easier to draw like a straight line if you need to. So I skipped over a bunch of text on accident. I'm sorry about that. But here's where we're picking up. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? I mean, bitch, it was me. So I'm just like tapping X to like swim faster here.
Howling says, no, the end part, where you literally have to keep playing the end of the game over and over and over, or get the shitting ending. Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And like, I get, like, it was like an interesting game mechanic, but after a certain point, I was just like, hey, I get it. Like,
I obtained Astral Stomach. Look what you found for a ball. I mean pouch, sorry. It looks like a stomach. It really does. This Astral
I mean,
pouch
that's-
here is amazing. It could swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full,
that's,
it can
probably
revive the
literally
owner
what
if
it
he or she
is.
dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. I'm into that. Hashtag aesthetic.
hashtag gamers, what?
Hi. I got an apple. It's a nectar-filled sour... Oh god, that sounds good. A nectar-filled sour apple. It fills the astral pouch a little bit. Just...
But the astral pouch is like literally a stomach, though.
It is. It's shaped just like
Because like the
one.
only thing you put in it is food. Like it's only ever food. Nothing else fills it. So it's,
You
like, quite
got
literally
an
just
extra
a stomach.
stomach. Yeah.
You've got one outside of your body. Now you can eat all the things you want and never gain an ounce.
Speaking of gaming, what? No.
What?
This is a family-friendly
Me.
stream.
Me lately.
Oh my.
I'm becoming such a good little chub. Like it's.
Ara!
Ara. Sa.
Can I... Stop. Don't touch it. Can I do the power slash up? No.
No, I don't think so yet.
Oh,
Most
it seems
OP
like,
skill
did
in the
somebody
game.
use a celestial brush technique when I wasn't looking? It's like, bitch, I tried to. Sorry. I tried to.
Just wait, this game is so... It gets, like, towards the end of the game gets so meta, it's, like, ridiculous.
Oh, it already is pretty meta.
I love
And,
how, like, when you
out of
run or whatever,
nowhere-
like, all the blooms, like, follow you. Like, that's such a basic thing, but it's just so...
Not even gonna
so
lie,
nice.
when I first saw the trailers of the game, that little feature alone is what sold me on it. Like, I don't even know why, but that's aesthetic as heck to me. Because
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just love it. You know what it was? Yeah,
Pretty great.
I know what it was now. It made me think of the Forest Spirit from Mononoke Hime, and I was like,
Yes.
sold.
Princess Mononoke, right? Like, oh god, like the feels, so good.
Like, favorite Miyazaki movie. I don't know, Howl's Moving Castle was pretty good, actually.
I think Spirited Away is my fave, honestly.
Spirited Away was the first one I saw.
I got some dumplings or dongles. Doughy balls made from grain.
Oh, like bread dumplings. Bread dumplings are so good.
Yeah.
Ugh, now I'm hungry again.
Oh no.
I had a Philly cheesesteak poutine earlier today, and it was fucking... Oh, my life changed.
Cat left Spirited Away too. Oh, it's on my phone.
Oh, sorry, I'm being the worst co-pilot ever.
You're fine. I don't hate you for it. We started talking about gaming for a little bit, and then,
Well, I'm also, like, just low-key playing Minecraft while I do this.
rude. And, like, the detail they put even on these steps that you don't even, like, look at twice. Like,
No, I know.
like, all the little leaves on each one.
Yeah, it's
So great.
amazing. This game, like, honestly, this game, when it came out on PS2, it was, like, so ahead of its time. Like,
It really was.
So it totally changed the industry.
Like,
it's
basically
ridiculous.
everything Hideki Kamiya ever does, it was so ahead of its
It's just
time.
perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
I know,
love that
I know.
man. He's so great. Is this...
But I'm salty that Clover closed. I'm salty about it. I keep
Well, we have Platinum Games now. He's still
I know.
involved with that.
Well, Clover
Bayonetta
just
3.
became platinum, more or less. I know,
Bayonetta
confirmed.
3.
Excite.
Alright. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. So, this is
Why
like
I
a
love
subtle
Isan.
hint.
He's such a shady bitch. Like,
Who?
Isan, he throws more shade than like any other video game character I've ever encountered. Like, he's so shady.
Yeah. I know his sword bugs me, but I'm like trying to get extra stuff, like money right now. Alright, so yeah,
Money is super important in this game, Leo.
it is. Just gonna do like really fat lines on it. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway?
I'm a fucking god.
Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a rat or a mouse.
Oh my god. Do you know what your Isan voice reminds me of?
What?
Your Isan voice reminds me of Alaska doing Farmer Bill from season 8.
Oh god. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I could do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of the sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Here, let me give you a fucking sword. Oh wait, no, here, have a common character. You don't get the glaive just yet. You don't get the glaive yet. You have to play a while before you can get the glaive, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. So fine.
And then you have to quest for all of the augment... Oh, I shouldn't spoil anything, never mind. Never mind.
Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers,
then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf and fawn died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Whoosha! Wow! Magic color! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Well, no shit. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. But now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakia was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. And then there's this nice big helpful arrow to be like, hey, you need to go this way. Confirmed.
Colin says, oh shit, confirmed airbender. Yeah. So when you played this, like, how far did you actually make it? Like, what part did you get to?
I can't spoil for people who haven't, like, played the game. But
Okay,
I'll tell you. I'll, like, message
Just
you.
telegram me or something.
Yeah. Hold on. Why isn't it cutting? Alright, there, it cut down too.
Then again, in my opinion, if you haven't played this game, like, have you been living under a rock? Like,
Well, I mean, it was kind of underground when it was released. It took a while.
and it's like, it targets a pretty niche demographic, in my opinion.
Like, people who like Zelda games? Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Shade. Shade, hold on, I got a thwarp. Shade.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Do you have a fan?
Shade. I had a fan just like right in front of me. I had to. It is actually really hot in here.
Eric for Christmas bought me a fan. It was great.
Oh, your boo got you a fan. That's pretty great.
It's a nice one. We've met each other's whole families now. It's a
I
big
know, that is a big deal.
deal. We're like official. We're basically married. I've realized that too. He and I, among our group of gay friends, we're the old married couple.
Yeah.
Because we've been together the longest out of anybody in the group. So, like, everyone just kind of comes to us. So it's kind of funny. I never thought I'd be that couple.
Yeah. I didn't really read his text this time. It's just like...
It's just like, this is a goblin.
I'm doing the Flora finishers.
Yeah, every time you do the floor finishers, you actually get a Demon's Tooth, and Demon's Tooth are super critical if you want to complete this game. And you should do it to every enemy. Yeah, the Demon Fangs.
Yeah. But
also
I've
the loading
been doing a
screens.
good job about them as far as like in my other playthrough. That I didn't get too far in, but like, yeah.
To get the floor finisher for every monster, it's basically you just do their weakness. Like, every monster has a weakness
Right.
to a certain type of brushstroke, and to get the finisher, you just have to do the weakness on them as they're dying.
Yeah,
And
like
you'll
not
get a demon fang
like the
every
power
time.
slash doesn't work on all of them. Like you have to like
No, it
kinda,
has to
like,
be
play
whatever
around
they're
with it
weakest to.
sometimes, especially after you start getting like a lot of them.
But it gets really
can
tricky
be
though,
kind of,
because
like,
later on enemies will have like multiple weaknesses, so you'll have to use like 2 or 3 brushstrokes on them, and you're like, shit, how do I get the finisher? Because I don't know which one it is, and it's
Yeah.
kind of just like a paper, scissors, rock situation.
right.
And there's a bunch of RNG bullshit that happens in this game, which makes me tilt, but I mean, it can't be.
Oh no. Well, I mean, I play an MMO, which is like basically all RNG, but like
Oh yeah, I know. I've been thinking about getting back into Final Fantasy 14.
You should. But like most
want to.
MMOs are a bunch of RNG bullshit, so if you can like get used to that, then like you're okay. So I'll probably be like semi-okay with this game's RNG bullshit whenever it happens, I'm sure.
There's this new, speaking of Eorzea, there's this new show on Netflix called Dad of Light that's all about this kid
love
who,
that
like...
show, it's so cute! I've seen it already. I watched it like when it
I
first
watched
came
all of
out.
it. I was like, so when I saw the premise, I was like, this is dumb. And then I watched the show and I was like,
It was
this
so
is amazing.
cute. It was so
like, I did a
cute.
total about face. It was
It was
adorable.
really good.
Yeah, I loved
it was
it.
also based on
Yeah.
like a real player in Japan. Like,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
yeah, and he was like this big he was like this big kind of like world first type player in like 2.0, and it was like literally based on his real life story, like with his dad and shit, which I didn't realize at the time. But like it's really
That's cute.
based on Mighty or Matey, whichever way you want to pronounce it. But yeah. It says in the credits at the very end of it that it's his based
Oh, yeah,
on.
because it's mighty.
It's basically just Matey. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they,
Yeah.
you know, because Japanese people pronounce things differently.
Well, and Japanese people love puns. Like, there's so many English-Japanese puns
Yeah.
that, like, you miss out on.
Right.
Like, I explained to it, big news, I finally fucking finished all of that Kill la Kill, and I watched the OVA, it was great.
Finally! Oh god, that show's so good! I love it.
It's so amazing.
It's
The
really,
ending,
really good.
okay, Ragyu Korean is like, I love her. So,
Aren't you
I
glad I
hate
didn't
her,
spoil it for you all this time? Like, I was so wanting to. But it was
It's
just
so
like,
good.
I had to let you get to it, because it's just so, so good. It's really, really
Yeah,
good.
it was amazing. What else have I been watching? We'll let you do the cinematic.
Oh, that's where
This is
you
one
are.
coming up soon. I'm just trying to think of what I've been watching. I've been rewatching Soul Eater, just like out of boredom. I should finish
Soul
Kisniver as
Eater?
well.
Are you watching the new one? The new Soul Eater? 'Cause I heard
No,
made,
there's a
like,
new
another-
one?
Well, they they redid it. They basically just
I've
redid
just been-
it a few years ago.
Oh no, I've just been watching the one on Netflix, which is just like Soul Eater.
It's probably the new one. I
The-
don't know.
The unfinished show that everyone got so salty about because it was so good, and then the show was just like, and it's just over.
We don't have any more budget. Sorry.
Howling is just being
ginseng,
a
but it
troll,
looks like carrots.
and he's saying, well, it's because ginseng is it's a tuber. He says, did you get to the part where Isun kills Annie? Because I did not see that coming, honestly. And when
Oh my
Dante
God.
shows up and kills him, like, whoa. And then Kat says, yes, the fan queen. And Howling Good Game says, that shield, though.
So. Sorry. I'm just busy like working my fan now.
Well, my fan is like, I had to break it in like super hard because before, like, I could not even flick it open because it was so new, it was so stiff.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
but now it's like perfect.
Got some taters.
I found this pic the other day that, that says the new pope or whatever, one of the popes, he died for like 48 minutes or something and then came back and was like, Katya Samolochikova is God. And I was like, confirmed. like,
Or the Antichrist.
or the Antichrist. She'd like to think she's the Antichrist, but I like, as much as I love Katya, I'm sorry, and you can hate me all you want for this, but Trixie is everything. Like,
I love
Trixie
them both,
Matella's-
honestly. Like, they're both, like, just incredible to me. I love them both. I really do. I do
I
kind
think
of
what
prefer
they're doing
Trixie
for the whole
just a
drag
little bit,
community
though.
is like, yeah.
I do prefer Trixie just a little bit.
Oh my god. Honey, honey,
Honey, honey. Oh god. Fuck my life.
Lessons, honey. Not since high school, honey. Honey.
Honey, I ran into Charlize Theron down at the, at the 12th Street Market the other day, and she's like, and it was before 12, and it's like, honey, you say you're a monster. I am before I put on my foundation, honey.
It's just so good.
God. Ooh, I got a rabbit.
More like thanks living.
And then she tries to do a death drop and just falls over.
That's the whole point, though. Is she's not athletic
she can't
at
do
all.
a death drop. She can't do tongue pops either, can she? I don't think she can.
No, she can't.
Unless I'm thinking of somebody
No
else.
one can tongue pop like Alyssa Edwards, though. Like that, she's the tongue pop queen. She could tongue pop and I would hear it from Canada. Like, are you kidding?
I know, right?
I love Alyssa Edwards, though. Like, I hate her and love her at the same time. Like, I think she's really annoying, but she's just so fucking hilarious that, like, I can't, like, properly hate her. Like, you know?
I miss Un too, Kat. I really do. Like, honestly.
Oh my god.
I haven't.
I know, but the Katya and Trixie show is just it's so much better. Like,
I haven't watched any of it, like, because I don't get.
It's literally with a higher budget and 30-minute episodes instead of like 10-minute episodes. But like, it's literally the same show, so it's just it's better in every conceivable way.
I'll have to look into it then.
Colleen says, this has been super fun. Gotta scoot, guys. Definitely let me know when you're streaming again. For sure.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe to his channel, and you'll know immediately.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and click the little bell icon so you know that it's subscribed, and not just YouTube telling you you're subscribed, but really lying to you about it, because, that's the thing
And then
now.
not notifying you when new videos come out because of the new YouTube algorithm. Anyways, let's not get into that, because I'm tilted. I'm tilted about that whole situation.
Honestly. Enough people have.
Ugh.
Bye.
It's because it's so shitty. It's making it so much harder for content creators to like get to their audiences, and I don't understand why YouTube was like, we're gonna implement this new algorithm that's gonna do everything based on watch time over views, which makes the whole like. Anyways, sorry, I'm shutting up.
No, I'm just like sitting here, like literally cutting grass, just getting food and like chatting instead of like actually playing
that's why it's great to have especially like that's why if you want to co-pilot with me while I play Persona 5, because honeys, if you guys tune into my channel and watch me play that game, get ready for a grind-delicious-thon, because I do not miss a thing in RPGs, and when people watch me play them, it's like the most boring thing ever, because I will grind in one area for like hours at a time to be like,
I'm the same way. Like, whenever it comes to my JRPGs, like, I'm thorough. Like, I talk to like the same NPC 5 times, and then like
and
later in the game I'll go back.
I need that new line of dialogue.
And then later in the game I'll go back and talk to the same NPC, like just in case they say anything new, because like.
Oh my god!
It's
or
important.
if you're playing Suikoden 2, it changes for every character you collect. Like.
Oh god, yeah.
Suikoden 2 is like. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna like use the bathroom, and then
do it.
I'll be back in like probably like
back.
3 or 4 minutes. So give me a couple moments. I'll leave it idle on the game though.
I'll entertain the viewers while you're away.
Alright, party.
With my smooth mocha voice. So how's everyone doing? Kat, you seem like a very entertaining person. But like I was saying on Suikoden 2, Suikoden 2 is just one of these RPGs where it's like, the reason I say it's the RPG of all RPGs, of all JRPGs, is it's because it, like so many RPG tropes are based, like that game started them, because it was just so critically acclaimed and so, I don't know, because it wasn't like hugely popular, but it's a really good game, and if you can find a good, if you can find a copy of it, definitely play it. I was going to say emulate it, but I can't endorse emulation, because I only endorse emulation if like you've bought the game and like you actually own it. Otherwise, what are you doing? Support gamers. But yeah, it started a lot of the tropes. Suikoden 2 is like known for, so it has like 152 different characters that you can collect. They're not all party members. They are like, sorry, what I mean to say is they're not all effective party members. Like, there are some of them that are like, oh, because you get a castle in that game and you want to fill the castle with they call them the Stars of Destiny. So you want to get every character to fill their castle because every character in the game has a role that you can put them in your castle. And you can also put them in their party, but like, if you put like your cook in your combat party, they're just not going to be very effective. I mean, there are some pretty broken parties you can build. That are just like absolutely ridiculous, but in order to make it worthwhile for those characters to be worth it, like you just have to grind and grind and grind. And by the time that you get all 152 characters, it's like you're pretty established at that point, and like you know who your main parties are, because it's a lot of just swapping in and out. So a lot of JRPGs, especially ones that have like a lot of characters and like a huge cast, borrow from that sort of mindset. And Suikoden 2 was like the first really popular one that streamlined that whole process. And since, it's just gotten better and better. And it is also like the queen of endings. There's like a ton of different endings to that game. Actually, no, Chrono Trigger is still the queen of difficult endings. Because if you want to get like the perfect ending in Chrono Trigger, you have to fulfill a whole bunch of random conditions, which I won't spoil, but I mean, if you haven't played Chrono Trigger, have you been living under a rock? Because that is one of the must play. It's a must play game. Just, you have to play Chrono Trigger. If you haven't played Chrono Trigger, don't talk to me. Don't even bother. You don't exist to me. I'm of course joking. But yeah, Suikoden 2, good game. Check it out. Suikoden 3 is alright, not as good as 2. But definitely very pretty. And like, Suikoden 2 existed like in the age-old era of like the anime cutscene for pre-rendered videos. So like, instead of having them be, I think they're called FMVs, I'm not sure. They would like, yeah, you'd have to get like a PS1. Just emulate it. I didn't tell you to do that. Shh. It's a good one, though. Because honestly, if you could find a copy of Suikoden 2 on the PS1, I would be impressed AF. But yeah, JRPGs are life. They're so much fun. And I really recognize that they're just like not for everybody. I totally understand that. Some people just, it does not gel with them, and that's fine. I mean, I'm totally judging people for that, but whatever. Not my place. Oh my god. Excuse me, I'm just casually dying. I'm just really looking forward to watching Davey play this game, because it's so good. This game is just amazing.
I'm back.
Okay, nasai.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, I'm done. Goodbye.
Wow.
Goodbye
fail.
forever.
Uninstall your life, please.
I'm going to. Alright. Now loading. Alright.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna just grab some water.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut this fruit down here. There's all this like beautiful like balloon mechanics that happen like whenever you like purify areas, which I really like also.
Tadaima.
Okaidi.
Oh my god, yeah, the cleansing, and that was my favorite part of this game,
Yeah.
is when you cleanse an area. It's so pretty. I'm like, feudal Japan.
Wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. Come through! She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, The village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. And then you can cut, like, all of these.
Oh yeah, and do all of the mini games in the town, by the way.
Right, yeah.
That's my other weakness in JRPGs, when they're like, oh, there's a series of mini games. I'm like, I have to get a perfect score on all of them. Like, that fucking dragon mini game in Chrono Cross, oh my god, that made me tilt.
Oh god, yeah, feeding the dragons and stuff.
It's so difficult. Like,
Yeah.
it's... Ugh. And they're like, oh, well, if you want the best weapon in the game and the perfect ending, you have to do this mini game.
Right.
And it's like super early in the game, so if you miss it, well, good luck, because you can't redo it.
Sorry about that one. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I'm gonna go up here first. Just to see what's going on. I don't think there's anything up here at first.
I can't remember. I always, like, again, this is one of those games that I play regularly, but that I always forget, like, everything. I'm like, oh, knowledge? Who needs that?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Me too, little guy. Me too. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. Let's go find out, shall we?
I have a feeling some
I got
plot
a
crucial story is
feeling.
gonna happen soon. That tonight's gonna be... That song's gonna be stuck in my head, like, forever now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hate you. I'm kidding, I love you. Yeah, but I was looking on your YouTube channel, and I was, like, watching some of the videos that, like, you posted, like, way back in the day, and I was like, oh my god, we've known each other for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Like...
I didn't read that. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm actually super impressed that you've been reading, like, everything.
Yeah. So, like, all the villagers are stone, basically.
It's almost like they were cursed or something.
This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village, too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. So it's wanting us to go back up to that platform where we just were, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, see, that's the part of this game that really bothers me, because you do it just kind of out of instinct, and then it makes you do it again, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
Alright, it's not gonna let me try and leave early. Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. Alright. I get it, Navi. I'm not allowed to progress yet.
Isun is a much better Navi, though.
Agreed.
Though
Hey!
he's not a Navi.
I like respectfully jumped over the statue instead of running through him.
Oh, so considerate.
Wow.
You're so polite, Davey.
This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see, and not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves the sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Plot twist. I did. Because I'm the sun god, bitch. Get into it. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you'd have the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line for one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Alright, talk to you in a bit,
he's
Cat.
implying the sun is a celestial body.
Hada hada.
Who are you?
Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
A white wolf? Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Just like me. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart.
The fuck?
Excuse you?
Whoa! No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts.
Bunch of imps with the E character on their mask.
What's a sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Are you alright?
An Enderman just like appeared like right in front of me and it scared the shit out of me.
No. It's okay. I attack and I protect.
Yay. Yeah, you're maining a bard right now in Final Fantasy 14, if I'm not, if I'm
Correct.
correct.
Yeah, you are. Wow, you get really aggressive when you're mad, don't ya? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing it again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village.
One thing I felt this game explained very poorly that you might have picked up on, but I definitely didn't. But the whole praise thing is linked to your godhood, so if you ever want to up your godhood, just like feed animals and stuff. But you can only feed the animals once for the entire game. So like once you've fed an animal, the good thing about that is that like it's done. Like you don't ever have to do it again.
Yeah, like a particular group of animal.
Yeah.
Because they have little
like
clusters of them all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I thought my PS4 just crashed for a second, and I was just like, you're basically brand new. You need to calm down.
Like, I literally just bought you, like, yesterday.
Well, my PS4 sadly kicked the bucket, so I had to get a Pro, which, I mean, was the best decision I've made in recent memory.
I had to recently do the exact same thing, honestly.
I don't want to say I'm happy it happened, but, like, I'm happy that I have a Pro, because that terabyte, man.
Alright, so I just fed these birds, and they gave me 5 praise.
Yeah. Yeah, that, like the thing is, the animals don't give you a ton of praise. It's really easy to overlook because in the short term it doesn't seem like it's worth it, but in the long term it adds up.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Which guy? Oh yeah, yeah.
You had to do it in like so many seconds. There you go.
I think it's like you have to get it in like under 10 seconds.
I think it's 12.
You can do the whole fight in like literally 2 brushstrokes though.
Yeah.
But that's a really good way to farm demon dragons super early in the game.
I think it's 13 for this first one.
Yeah, it gets lower and lower.
Yeah.
And regarding upgrades, honestly, the only thing, in my opinion, that's really worth doing is the inklings. Everything else is just kind of...
I don't feel like that was enough. No, it was even longer than the first time.
Oh my god, that's a good question.
10 seconds, yay. What?
So the Super Beer Brothers question of the day on Twitter was, what's a game you loved but could only play once for whatever reason? And mine is Suikoden 2, because I played that game and I beat the crap out of it, and then I put it down and I will never touch it ever again because I got everything in it and I'm done.
Yeah.
Or Infamous, because I can't ever play Infamous ever again because I platinumed it, and no. Just no. Sorry. I just hate it when games, especially open world games, will be like, oh, one of our trophies is a collectathon, where you have to collect literally thousands of something, and some of them are super easy to miss that happen at plot integral parts of the game that are really stressful and easy to overlook. So if you miss them, you have to start a whole new game just to get that one item again. And I'm like,
yeah.
fuck you. Like...
Right. Yeah, I know that feel.
And of course, as we all know, JRPGs are the literal worst for that. Like,
yeah, they definitely can be. Oh yeah, these treasure chests down here. I fucked up. Alright. I think you can...
please God, no.
What?
Oh, please, God, no. Oh, God damn it. A creeper blew me up and just destroyed it. So basically, I've drained a small lake in my world, and it took me forever to do because I had to, like, get the resources to get the resources, if that makes sense. Like, I had to, like, go on an adventure, find an underwater temple, get... Yeah, get the sponges, dry them out in an oven, and then I like drained this whole lake with like 4 sponges, and it was such a pain in the ass. And then I glassed it all off, so it's literally just like a big circle in the middle of the ocean that's like surrounded with glass. And a creeper just blew up. Oh my, are you serious? I'm rage bang.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Minecraft is just one of those games that's deceptively difficult sometimes.
It's true. I got a wooden bear. Though carved from wood, it's as fearsome as the real thing. I think there's another buried chest on this island, but I can't remember if there is or not.
There would be, no, I don't think so. I think you got most of the chests. Because the buried chests have, like, that little denotation that's, like, whatever.
Yeah, the little golden
Also,
handle sticking out of the ground.
The reason that you want to get, oh no, your praise is to level up. I'm totally wrong. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the reason you want to get as many ink pots as possible as early as possible is because once you have enough of them, it just makes farming for Demon Fangs super easy, and it makes battle just like lol.
Right.
Because there's a certain power that you can get that I won't spoil because I don't know if you're at that part yet. That just breaks the game. It literally just breaks the game, and you're just like, well, I don't have to do anything but this ever again. Where is my phone? I feel like it's in my room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, the beet lady, where you dig up all of her beets.
Radishes.
Her radishes, yeah. I'm the worst person in the world. Oh my god. I'm just really bad at answering text messages. Like, I don't know. My phone is such a source of anxiety for me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like when people call me, I like legitimately have a panic attack. Like, it's bad. Oh yeah, this orange is so good.
Yeah.
There's so many good NPCs in this game. Like, there's just so many of them that are just,
Right.
Like, this game has so much more character in it.
It does.
In, like, 1 pixel of this game, there's more character than, like, the entirety of some games.
I could
Oh my god, I think you
shade,
just found
but
a
I
treasure
won't.
that even I didn't even know that well. What do you say?
I can't get over there yet. I just remembered.
Yeah, you need the, you need an ability.
Lily pad, yeah.
Yeah, the bloom ability. You get it pretty soon, though. You get it very soon, actually. You for sure get it before you... Oh, no, you don't. I'm a liar.
Well, because there's like 3 bloom abilities tied into the same, like, Zodiac guy. I remember. There's like
All of the
bloom,
abilities are like
and
that.
then Revine, and then lily pad. They're all kind of like linked together,
Well,
but
no,
you get them
the bloom,
separately.
The bloom, like the basic bloom, spawns the lily pads. Then you get the vine, and then you get another one.
Well, bloom doesn't do ability.
No, it's just one of the basic abilities.
No, it's separate. I remember. Just trust Senpai. Trust Senpai. Do you doubt Senpai?
Sometimes, yes.
Well, don't. You shouldn't. Yes, you absolutely should buy this. It's an incredible game. It's very fun and perfect.
Yeah, this game is amazing. Yeah, the whole reason I was going on Twitter was to link your stream to my Twitter. So that
Aww.
people on Twitter can join.
Bless.
Well, it's mostly just shameless self-promotion as well, but...
I'm gonna do this mini game really quick.
Fun fact, if you know, never mind.
Yeah. If you anchor, it'll like give you a little bit more time. Oh no! Didn't
No, you
work.
blew.
Yeah, I bloomed her before I even had bloom. Oh god. Alright.
Well, if you circle an NPC, it will just make them come towards you. Yeah, sometimes the brush controls are a little bit more clunky than I feel like they intended.
Oh.
Mash that triangle button.
I picked up a bird on accident. Oh no! Alright,
Oh, did you fail?
I did.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I got
I
it.
believe in you.
Alright. Oh, she didn't even hit me, but it counted as starting over, I guess. Weird.
That's weird.
But it didn't delete my, my count. Yeah, like, or the count of turnips that I had.
Weird. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
I know you can like cut her water bottle or her water bucket off of her head and that'll slow her down some too.
Oh, you can just cut her, yeah. But I think the ink blot lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think it does too. It,
You can get it, I believe in you.
I think that's the way to do it. Because the triangle one keeps messing up.
I think you can also just headbutt her if she gets too close. You're so close.
I was on 9 that first time. Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
It's not inking her! Take that.
You can do it. You can totally do it. You just gotta do the fat strokes.
No, the fat strokes were giving me the... I'll try it. I got it.
Yeah.
And then I go bring it to her son. Yay.
I always had to wrestle this temptation to, like, cut the rope on his little dragonfly.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you actually can, but, like...
But you can cut him. But it doesn't cut
Yeah,
though.
well, you can cut everybody.
Right. Hey Moot or Kushi. I also like how it tells you if the NPC has more things to say to you. Like with the little green triangle that pops
that's
up.
Super helpful.
Yeah. Like Isun literally just tells you. This dog's just like following me around.
He's impressed by you.
Hayabusa. Yeah. Already did everything for her. Yeah. Okay. So now it's time to go talk to Susanoo. But
It's time to go talk to
like,
Susan.
I think there's like another chest. Yeah. There's this guy
There's a
down
few chests in this village that you have to come back to once you've gotten more powers.
Vase whose unique beauty will surely outlast any flower. That's deep. I love that. Too deep for me.
2D4M.
Oh, let me go, yeah, let's go talk to Susanoo. Susanoo!
Good old Susan.
Of course, he lives under a giant sake bottle.
This girl I used to work with, Abby, had this big pink inflatable unicorn that was from the Pyro video from Team Fortress 2, the Meet the Pyro.
Yeah.
And she named him Susan, and it was just hilarious. I love it when people have misgendered names, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I guess we can't wake him up yet. We have to go talk to the person at the village entrance first.
Oh no, I know. Have you done, have you fixed Kushi's water wheel yet?
Yeah. Or, no, not in this playthrough now. Let me go do that.
Because you have to, I think you have to do that, and then she'll give you sake, and then you bring it to Susan, and he wakes up.
I know you have to do this at some point, but I don't think
No,
you have
yeah,
to
this
do it
is...
just yet.
I just love the design of this game. Like, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
And, like, there's no other game that's even close to it. Like... Ooh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, the key item. Ow.
Key item objeto.
I'll go bring this to him and see if it works. I think he needs it to like... I think he needs it in the second to like open the...
Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, I gotta go talk to somebody first.
Can you just drop it there? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. You carrying it in your mouth doesn't really impede you in any way.
I'll just drop it over there.
Oh yeah, this is the thing you definitely have. Stop it, you're making me yawn. I keep seeing you yawn in your chat and then I yawn.
I'm sorry.
Don't. It's okay. It's my own fault for staring at your beautiful face so much. I don't know why I'm yawning. I woke up at 1 today. Like, what's wrong with me?
I actually woke up kind of early this morning.
Are you not working today?
Mm-mm. No, I don't work again until like Saturday or Sunday, I don't think.
Oh, sweet. So you'll have lots of time to stream.
Mm-hmm. Let me get some ink first. Then I'll get health next.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm gonna wake up Susanoo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you wake him. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
And then he needs the sake in that in order to actually like
To like
destroy the
motivate
boulder.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I like how they all talk with like the Banjo-Kazooie voices.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So that I did not like Banjo-Kazooie at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I think it was. Oh yeah, and Banjo's voice was the worst. And I'm like, no. He just like he sounded so stupid, and like I know he was, and that's like part of his character. It just bothered me. Like it just I don't know why. It really did. Y'all, it really did.
Y'all. Don't
One
call
day
me
I'll
a
be able to do
bug.
a really good Nancy Grace impression.
Y'all, I am at a loss for words here.
The pot smokers, the reefer smokers, the children corrupters.
I don't want no Darksiders.
Darksiders, that's right.
That one.
And she would do that like really
Fucking
intense
woman.
thing where she would just like lean into the desk like really heavily and like slam her hands. I'm like, Nancy Grace, you need to take a chill pill, girl. Like relax. Go to a spa. Get your hair did. Like just calm down.
Shonen Yoshin Wanirare.
So I recently convinced one of my friends to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion because like he's like, oh, I love watching anime, like da da da. He's like, I've watched all of like the staple animes, and I was like, have you watched Neon Genesis? And he's like, no, it just didn't really appeal to me, and I was like, fucking watch that show.
It's a
I was
staple,
like, you cannot
that's for
talk,
sure.
you cannot talk to me about Japanese anime and not have watched that show. I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about then. And then he finally watched it, and he's like, I understand where so many tropes come from, and I was like, thank you. He was like, oh my god, Asuka Langley was like the original tsundere, and I was like, yes, I know. She's bae.
Disgusting. Or no way.
Although no one does pathetic, yeah. No one does tsundere better than Senju Gahara. She is ultimate tsundere.
She's the quintessential.
That is my
Aw,
next.
she's
That is my
petting
next
me.
like. Oh yeah, Kushi, she's amazing. She's Susanoo's literal bae. She's like the
That's
only
why
character
too.
he actually gives a shit about that isn't him.
Right. Here, have some sake, you fucking alcoholic. Mean.
Davey, don't talk about yourself like that. It's hurtful. You're not an alcoholic.
No, I'm just Irish.
Not even close. You just like drinking.
Yeah.
You're like my boo.
Hmm.
He's Scottish. Y'all aren't alcoholics, you just like your drink.
Right. You ain't the only one.
I'm craving something.
Susanoo style exploding implosion.
I mean, you could have an explosive explosion.
I guess that's true.
Like, I mean, in that, you could have an implosion occur at such a rate that it is explosive.
I love this song, by the way. It's good music.
Yeah, hopefully y'all can't hear my roommate's TV.
I can't.
Okay, good.
You
Like,
really are something. I like how Susanoo is like depicted as kind of like this middle-aged like loser. Like,
He's like not like doing anything. This is like #me.
yeah. Instead of like this great Japanese hero that he is.
Well, he's not to begin with.
Well, he is kind of a big deal. And like myth.
Well, he's only I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like the character Susanoo in Japanese mythos is like a big deal. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, I keep yawning.
You're the worst.
I'm hungry.
Me too. I don't know if I want just a Bravo's or...
I'm about to like go off to the gas station and get some food, I think.
Take a little break.
Yeah.
It's necessary.
And then eat off stream and then stream again.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you got to do it. Oh my god, I finally started watching Orange is the New Black, by the way.
Yeah. How far are
It's
you?
pretty good. I'm in... Okay, well, I can't tell you without spoiling it for people.
Well, I mean, just say what season you're in.
I think I'm still in season 1.
Okay. Well, see, most everybody's seen season 1 at least. I'm pretty sure.
Piper just got transferred. That is the thing that I can say without spoiling
I got
everything.
it. Yeah.
Right after, that whole crazy shit happened.
Yeah.
Which I have to say, when that was all going down, I was just screaming like, fucking yes! I was like, finally!
Oh, Saki is,
fucking...
sorry to cut you off, but I just noticed that Saki's ass is also like a peach, basically.
Yeah, exactly. She's very peachy.
Yeah, and then like her boobs are like the peach with the leaves. It's pretty great. Great character design. A+.
Thematic consistency.
Mm-hmm. See your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah, so do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug.
Casually read to Phil. I still have that saved in my favorites on my YouTube. I will never let that video go.
Oh god, yeah.
Again. It's the best. What I should do is I should download it as an MP3 and just make it my ringtone, because honestly, let's be real. My ringtone, my text tone right now is actually the glass shattering for a battle in Persona 5.
Oh yeah.
Because I've played, like, so I went over to my friend Jamie's house, and he's like, you haven't played it yet? You need to. And I was like, I will. And then he has it on his PS3, so he turned it on and, like, forced me to play it. And I was just like, Jamie, no. And he's just like, no, it's really good. You'll like it. And then he's like, and you can come over and just play it whenever you want. And I'm like, Jamie, I don't think you understand the mindset I get into when I start JRPGs. And interacting with other human beings is not part of it. So, like...
That's legit.
Well, it's just, I play JRPGs in a very, like, I'll say it, boring way. I take my time, I'm very methodical, I'm very thorough. And especially in a turn-based RPG, I'm just like, well, I have the option to take my time, so I'm going to.
Yeah. Or in this game,
And
where, like, you can, like, pull up the brush screen and, like, pause for a while, because, like, it, like, stops time, basically, yeah.
Yeah, and it was so cute because Jamie is sitting there being like, oh yeah, and like, Bufu is ice and Agi is fire, and I'm sitting there being like, bitch, are you trying to explain the SMT universe to me? I'm like, do you know who I am? Like,
yeah, it's like I've literally played Persona 4, I've played Persona 3,
I've literally
played SMT like, Nocturne, like I've played all of them.
I've played SMT Devil Summoner, I've played SMT Digital Devil Saga, both of them, amazing games. You don't need to explain SMT to me. I know how it works.
Oh, I played, I have Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's super good.
I believe it. Almost every, like, even Devil Survivor was great. You recommended that to me, I think.
I might have, yeah.
It was my friend Scotty, I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, one of my friends was like, oh my god, I just played Devil Survivor, and I was like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, Shin Megami Tensei, and I was like, oh, SMT, solid AF, like, you can't go wrong.
Right.
Every game in that universe is just amazing. And the fact that it's all, like, one interconnected universe across all the games, I just think it's really cool. Not a lot of game developers do that, and I think it's really cool.
Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always.
That's like her
Every time she disappears, I just imagine her being like, ah!
Ah!
Yeah.
I'm coming!
Etc. Etc.
Etc. Yeah. You can't die before the first episode. Think of the writers, but more than that, the plot.
Yeah.
Life is precious, but more importantly, think of the narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
So great.
Again, Excel Saga is another staple anime.
Well,
but like if you haven't watched it, I'm like, you need to. It's so
Shinichiro Watanabe also did that one, as well as Cowboy Bebop, which is a lot more famous than Excel Saga was.
Yeah.
But it was still the same guy behind them.
I legitimately almost ended a friendship over Cowboy Bebop just recently.
Oh no.
One of my friends was just like, yeah, he's like, I watched Cowboy Bebop. He's like, I didn't like it. It was really bad. And I was just like, we can't be friends.
Yeah.
And he's just like, ha 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 ha. And I was like, I'm not joking. I have Cowboy Bebop on my PS4. Like, I watch it regularly. It's one of those shows that I watch annually. I tried to get one of my friends into Madoka Magica, and he was really not into it, which upset me greatly.
Yeah.
I understand that it's not for everybody, but goddammit, it is though.
Just give it a chance. Fuck.
No, he watched the whole series and the movies and everything, and he's just like, no, he was like, it definitely like wasn't what I was expecting it to be, because when I first tried to show it to him, he's like, yeah, magical girl anime is really not my thing, and I was just like, no, just this one's different. And he's just like, oh, well, I like the direction it went, but like, it's still not my thing, and I was just like, well, at least you watched it. Like, you didn't just watch like episode 1 and then roll your eyes at it like I did until you made me push further.
Yeah.
Well, you were like super insistent about it too. Like, I remember we like when we were talking on Skype, and you basically just like forced me to watch up to episode 3, and then I
Yeah.
lost my shit. And you were just like, I told you, and I was just like, whatever.
It wasn't me. I didn't get you into it. You're the one who got me into it. And you're like, how did you not watch this when it came out?
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
right.
I didn't
That's
know. But like I loved it at the beginning, but I wasn't expecting it to like go where it did. And
Oh,
yeah.
I know. No one
You're the
was.
one who is like, okay, so like watch the first 2 episodes, and then the first episode you have to watch with me. Like, we have to be on Skype together when you watch the first episode, or the third
I
episode.
needed to see
I'm
your
like,
reaction,
okay.
and you delivered
Yeah,
in
I
spades.
totally
It was
get it.
perfect.
Yeah, I totally got it too. Like, afterwards, I was like, holy shit, you fucking troll. But it was so good. It was so good. Alright, I need to go feed more animals. I don't remember where they all are, though.
They're pretty hard to miss, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's not
Oh,
exactly
here's
like
Thud.
a great challenge, to be honest.
Oh, you can't feed the chickens. Weird. Okay.
Anytime someone talks about chickens, I think about this game.
Oh wait, I think there's some animals in... Yes. Or maybe you can feed the chickens, it's just I can't see the little text box pop up because of my camera.
Oh, that's possible. That's very likely, actually.
Yeah, it is. You can feed them. It's nighttime.
Now I have that song stuck in my head.
Krill Angel C6. I saw this video on Tumblr a couple months ago of like this all black gospel choir singing Cruel Angel Thesis.
Oh my god, I'd seen that too, and I was just like, oh my god, yeah.
It was the best. Yeah. Pretty great. Pretty great vid. Pretty good vidya. I don't know why I'm digging up this food. I already have like a full astral pouch or whatever.
Yeah, actually, yeah, another upgrade worth getting is the astral pouch upgrade.
Yeah.
Just because there's nothing worse than collecting something you have a full stack of, and you're like, I have to get it because I have to get it, but I don't want to get it because it's pointless to right now.
Right. Very much so, yeah.
Many yes.
Such yes. Many agree. Alright, I think there's more like birds up here that I can get. Oh, but they're only out during the day, that's right. Yeah, they're only out during the day. The birds are, anyway.
Why is this all brown, though? Whatever. Whatever. Yep, I done fucked up.
You done
What do the
pooped.
alpacas? The alpacas in Minecraft.
Alright.
No, excuse me.
The animals are back now.
chickens, pigs, sheep, cows. Okay.
I can get another unit of solar energy, which I just did. Let me make sure there aren't any more animals up here. No, I got those already.
Ah, so that's what the problem is. One thing I loved about Dad of Light was how the whole show's soundtrack was the soundtrack of Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Like, it just, how well everything fit together. I'm like, that can't have been easy to do. Like,
No. Yeah.
like, you know?
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. It was really well done, I think. I liked it a lot too.
Yeah, I was not expecting to like the show as much as I did.
It was very cute and, like, kind of affirming in a way.
It was very moe.
Oh yeah, that too. Got those. I think that's all the animals in the village. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah, the dog.
Oh right, isn't there a quest for the dog as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to feed the dog. That's right. Just feed it.
Because that's all they eat.
Yeah, having food bags of every kind at all times is pretty essential.
It sure is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, during the loading screens, actually, when the paws are appearing on the bottom of the screen, if you time pressing X with each time the paw will appear, it will make a big paw. And in the original game, it's not so much of a problem. It's not so much here, because the load times are just so much fast. But on the PS2, when it was loading, and it would load for a long time, if you got all of the paws to get big, it would give you a Demon Fang. And then there's another one where it's just a blank screen where you can mash X and it will make paws appear. And if you made a certain number of paws appear, it would give you a Demon Fang. So
you can do that in this one too. You have to like go into the
but it's just the load times.
Original settings and turn the mini games on. But if you have the mini games turned on, like it'll like give you more time than the load time actually takes to do the mini games.
To like.
Yeah.
To make it like work. Yeah, because I was gonna say the load times seem really fast.
They are a lot faster, but yeah, if you have the mini games turned on, it'll like give you more time to kind of like fuck around with it.
Puppers, defend me! The skeleton's trying to kill me.
No. Hold on.
Oh, I died. It's okay, I died inside my own house.
I tried barking at them. I'm still barking.
My favorite in this game is just running in circles and mashing circle. So Amaterasu is just like spinning in a circle, spazzing out and barking, and I'm like
I'm doing
pretty
right
accurate.
now. Oh wait, there we go.
I can't see it just yet.
I do kind of like a gradual circle at first, and now I'm just like full retard with it.
Yeah, there you go. She's just like chasing her own tail. Everything, the beauty about this game, and like it just speaks to the level of care put into it. But it's just every little thing in this game is just crafted so perfectly. Like the animations are so smooth. the way everything moves and behaves and interacts just has this charm about it that's you don't see in other games. Like, you really don't.
Agreed. Yeah.
And like I can, and like there's just big time. それで、和尚を巡る命のする流れ。
このはライフストリーム。
それはライフストリーム。Do I still have that? I'm sure that I do.
おーよよ。
Oh my god, Eric just linked me to Saturday Night Live's Black Jeopardy with Elizabeth Banks.
Oh god.
I love Elizabeth Banks. I think she's freaking
I do too. Did you see the new Power Rangers movie?
I did on Netflix just recently.
She was pretty great in it, honestly.
A lot of people I know as Rita, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I
love that
love
scene
her.
where
I
she's
think
just in the
everything she
Dunkin'
does.
Donuts, like while the music's happening and stuff. Like,
Oh, and it's all like epic and sinister, but she's just
Yeah.
like in a Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, that's so Power Rangers. Like, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely great. Like it was like from a movie standpoint, it was horrible. It was a really bad movie, but
Yeah.
like the nostalgia was real. Like I was like, oh my god. I was like, I feel like I'm fucking 11 years old again. Like,
yeah. There we go. Got an exorcism slip that I forgot about at first. I don't think there's anything else up here.
ライフストリーム。それは星を巡る命のする流れ。星と星に生きるすべての命のもとです。シンナーカンパニーはライフストリームチケットとして使う方法を見つけまし
Shinda
た。
Company.
そんな若手で私たちの生活はとっても豊かりを乗りました。でもそれは星の命のを消すること。そう考える人もせいました。神羅は自分のたちに反対する一人でも力で抑え落としました。神羅にはソルジャーという特別の別や部屋したちがました。重くしに空から吹きてきて、この星を滅ぼすとした最後、ジノバの細胞をめ込んだ人たちです。そんな中にセフィロスというとても憂鬱なぜ。
Little did
It
everyone
keeps
know,
going.
this is actually a
more.
Final Fantasy VII Advent Children stream.
Edgelords unite.
literally all that's like on the stream is the intro to Advent Children as spoken by Marlene the entire time.
It's on Netflix right now, the extended cut.
Oh really?
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw it, I watched it. I was like, And my buddy Wade is just like, you're such a weeb. And I'm like, I have a soft spot in my heart for 7. It was the first Final Fantasy I played to completion. And then I went back and played 6 and was like, what was I doing with my life? But, I mean, hey.
Yeah, it was the first one, 7 was the first one a lot of people played, so I can kind of, like, understand where people come from with that. I mean,
honestly, though,
6
3
was
and
my
5 are
first
2 of
that
my
I played to
favorites.
completion. Sorry about
Okay,
it.
calm down, Mr. Eyebrow Wifey.
I did play some of 4 on the Super Nintendo, but I didn't complete it. But I completed 6 on the SNES. It was pretty great. Alright, so I'm gonna take a brief break from stream so I can like eat food and whatnot, and I will talk to you guys later and probably stream some more of this tonight. So, peace out.